Hello, chat. Hello there. Good morning. I hope you're having a lovely Sunday. Hello. Whoa. Whoop. Whoop. Why am I all crooked? What's going on? Whew. Whew. Much better. Whew. Whew. Hello. I hope you're doing well. I'm doing pretty well. I'm groggy, as per usual. Sadly, we don't have the caffeine cam today. Usually we've got the yerba mate cam or the coffee cam, and it's up in the corner where the chat box is right now. Hello, Beach. Yes, it's possum o'clock. We're doing the crossword, having brunch. And normally, I like to show off how much caffeine I'm drinking and give you guys a look at my brunch, but the screw thing on my camera that screws into the holder, it broke. I was adjusting my camera the other day, just moving it a little bit to do a face call with someone, and instead of using the coffee cam, and the camera just came off the holder in my hand, and it's because a peg thing on the camera broke. So I can't mount the camera anywhere right now. I need to either get a new one or I need to repair the thing that goes in the holder. I might just like glue it in place because I've got a holder with like a little ball joint on the bottom, so I can adjust that pretty well. But yeah, right now I have no way to do a coffee cam because I don't have a camera that I can put on a mount. The best I can do is like sit it on the desk, but then it can only look forward, and you can't get a nice view of my cup of mate if it's just looking forward. Need a good top of monitor phone mount that lets you mount an iPhone in landscape for reasons. Landscape, eh? So what I can tell you what I use for VTube Studio, because I use VTube Studio for tracking, and I have an iPhone, and I have I guess it kind of depends on how high off your desk your monitor sits. I have a 2 IU rack on my desk, and it's like a box. If you know what like a server rack is, it's kind of like that. I've got a power strip thing on one rack slot, and I have an audio USB interface on another rack slot. And so my monitor is pretty far up off the desk. Like I would say like it's a good like maybe 8 inches from the surface of the desk. And so I have a little desktop like phone stand thing that it's got like a clutch, and I can adjust the phone up and down, and I can turn the phone landscape, portrait, however I want. And yeah, it works pretty well for me because I can slide it up and get it like real close to where it needs to be to get accurate tracking. And then when I'm not using it, because the iPhone I have is just for streaming, I put the stand all the way down and it's out of the way, and it doesn't obstruct my monitor or anything. It's pretty nice. Pretty convenient. Oh, it's VTube Studio. That's exciting! It's fun to play with! But yes, so I can't show off my mate. Suffice it to say, I do have mate today. I definitely need the caffeine. And my brunch today is very unexciting because I let myself sleep in. I have some little mini donuts. That's all. That's brunch. Well, no, that's not all. I lie. I have little mini donuts. I have a few of those. And then I have some, I threw it together very quickly. Don't judge. I have some, what are they called? Some King's Hawaiian rolls with a little bit of cheese, Munster cheese. And that's my brunch. It's very carb heavy. No vegetables like I usually like to do. No protein like I usually like to do because I literally woke up and was like, oh, it's streaming time, and had to get everything together. But I do have my thermos, so I can refill my mate as we go, which is good because I really need the caffeine, like I said. Um, mm, donuts are good though. Hmm. So let's jump into the puzzle. Make sure y'all can. Oh yeah, the jazz is playing. Good. Just making sure. I got a lot of volume sliders. I gotta make sure that the one I'm actually using is going, you know? Um, so the theme today is back issues. That's a double entendre, huh? Back issues. Because the crossword's in a newspaper, you've got back issues of a newspaper, like the previous editions. But then you also have back issues when your back hurts, right? Mm. Mm, mm. Donut. Donut. Mm. Contemporary. Mm. It's not modern. Modern wouldn't fit. Back issues from that gamer slash. Yeah, for real. I've been addicted to Pizza Tower. When I'm playing that game off stream, I get in the zone and I definitely do like the gamer hunch. I just like hunch over and like slouch down in my chair because I normally most of my gaming is mouse and keyboard, but I'm using my controller for Pizza Tower, and this is going to be a pub. Um, and with the controller, it's wireless. I've never, no, I guess I don't have a ton of experience using wireless controllers, and like I could like walk across the room and keep playing the game, and so my posture definitely suffers. I am just like when I'm playing Pizza Tower. That's me. Like just like way down here, you know, like I can kind of see. I can kind of see. Playing the game. So yeah, back issues from that gamer slouch. Real talk. Real talk. Smitten Kitchen blogger Pearlman. I feel like I've heard of Smitten Kitchen, but I don't know. Butterfingers. Quaint desktop item. Not to be trusted. Lyrical. Oh boy. Oh boy. AC measure is BTU. I knew that one. Knew that one right away. That's one of the long ones. I've got no clue. Trouble for an Orthodox rabbi. No idea where they're going with that right now. Long. Place to clean up. Is it washroom? Could be bathroom. Could be washroom. Could be restroom. But I think it's one of those three. Soprano woodwind is oboe. For some reason they love oboe. I think it's because there's often a lot of stray O's and E's in crossword puzzles. So they love oboe because it uses up a lot of those stray O's and E's. It lets them do weird stuff with other words, you know? Caffeine. Trouble with the sewer line. It's a fatberg. Fatberg. Fatbergs cause trouble with the sewer line because fatbergs They plug things up. You all know about fatbergs? Fatbergs are an interesting phenomenon to discuss over brunch while we're having a meal. So fatbergs, I can't believe I'm talking about fatbergs while I'm eating. Fatbergs are fucking vile. They are basically like whenever anybody puts fat or oil down the drain, especially oils that solidify in cooler temperatures. So like, you know, things like coconut oil or bacon fat or tallow or any oil from cooking meat, you know, fats. Fats that solidify, butter's one. Um, Once those things get into the sewer system, they tend to solidify. And when they solidify, they tend to clump all together because they're kind of sticky. And when they clump all together, they tend to pick up solid debris like flushable wipes and things like food that people flush down the toilet that they shouldn't be flushing down the toilet. All kinds of weird stuff that gets in the sewer system. And so you end up with these giant, horrible congealed masses of yes, yeah, fatbergs. That's what I'm talking about. Fatbergs. Yeah. You end up with these giant congealed masses of like fat and stuff all stuck together, and it plugs the sewer line. The trouble with the sewer line. It's clearly not fatberg, but this clue got me talking about fatbergs. Yep, fatbergs. Take a bite of your brunch. Maybe you're eating bacon. Hallelujah. I know this one. This is Leonard Cohen. This is a good one. This is a good thing to talk about. Um, um. So you know that song. I know you do. Mm-hmm. Sorry, donut's really good. Mm. I know. Everybody knows Hallelujah by Leonard Cohen. They probably know the Rufus Wainwright version because that's the version that was in Shrek and that became like super popular everywhere again. Mm. But the track was originally written by Leonard Cohen. And that song is, well, it's beautiful, right? Beautiful song. Everybody loves it. It's in Shrek. You know, it's a beautiful song about love and whatever, right? No. No. Hallelujah is about fucking. It's about fucking and coming. Read the lyrics and think about that, and you'll be like, oh no. Oh no. Because that song is all about fucking and coming, and Cohen wrote the song deliberately to be about fucking and coming, and masked it on purpose in this beautiful poetic language, and the song became a classic. And now everybody lets their kids watch a movie with a song about coomers in it. Yep, that's the facts. Just the facts, ma'am. Unfeeling. That could be like cold. It could be numb. I'm gonna put numb. I feel like that's most likely, I think. Black-footed pet. Don't know. Mm-hmm. 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 You know, I'm just realizing that the edge of the puzzle's getting cut off a little. Well, not the puzzle, but the clues. Ooh, 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 ooh. Huh, that's not helping. I'm gonna have to adjust the OBS thing, and I don't want to do that right now, so you just can't see the numbers in the clue. That's fine. You don't need the numbers. Yeah, you don't need the numbers. Where are we? Here. Thermometer type. Oral? I mean, it could be anal, but I'm hard-pressed to think they would put anal thermometer in the crossword puzzle, honestly. Monet flowers are lilies. Crushes the final... We'll come back to that. I don't want to get sucked into all the downs. We're trying to get through a cross first. That's the method, right? Do all the cross I immediately know, then all the down I immediately know, and then we mess around. Rideshare predictions. Briefly. I have no idea. You know, I just realized that the VOD doesn't have any music playing right now. There you go, VOD. Sorry, it took me 20 minutes, but now you got music. I was just bopping to the jazz. I didn't check the slider on the volume. Sorry. Sorry. But now, the VOD should have, it should have, and I'm double checking, yeah, it's not playing on the live. Good. Just making sure I didn't fuck up my setting. But we're good. We're good. But to no avail. Frosty coat. Well, it can't be glaze or icing. It's not ice. It's not frost. We'll come back. Bingham of Baywatch. The only person I know from Baywatch is the Hoff. Well, it wasn't Pamela Anderson also on Baywatch? I think Pamela Anderson was also on Baywatch, but the Hoff. The Hoff is where it's at. He's the Baywatch guy, and he was on Baywatch Nights. Yeah. The Hoff. David Hasselhoff, the fucking king. Welcome in, Thunderbird. Welcome in. Hello. We're doing the crossword. Talking about Fatbergs and Hallelujah by Leonard Cohen and how it's about Coomers. Thank you, Thompson, for the subscribe. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. I don't know how it expired. Sometimes those things happen on Twitch. You did resub yesterday. Maybe Twitch, I don't know. I don't know. Twitch is funky. But welcome in. Welcome in, Thunderbird and Toxin. Did you know that Hallelujah, the song by Leonard Cohen, famously covered by Rufus Wainwright and put into the children's film Shrek, is all about fucking and cooming? Because it is! Yeah, Twitch is twitchy. Makeup pencil target. I mean, a makeup pencil used for eyeliner. Ah, yesterday was the anniversary, I see. But yeah, so a makeup pencil used for eyeliner. You also can use it for lip liner. I'm not sure what, like, maybe they're going for a lash, but I'm not gonna put it because you don't use a pencil on your lashes. You use, oh, you could use an eyebrow pencil. It could be brow. Could be brow.
Ba, 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 ba.
Perfume name is an... Ooh. Yeah, but that's 4 letters. Sparkly thread. Guinness superlative. I mean, the Guinness Book of World Records, the Guinness superlative would be what, like a world record? Is it records? That doesn't make sense. Oh, lasting impression. Quran scholar, probably an imam, not imam, imam. Probably. I suspect that's the answer. Inflation. Inflation figure. Sonic the Hedgehog. Oh, fuck. That's terrible. I'm sorry, chap. What a terrible joke. Probably CPI. Inflation figure. Sonic the Hedgehog. Chat, don't Google inflation Sonic the Hedgehog. Please don't. Don't. And if you do, do not send me the images results. I do not want to see them. Trouble in a candy store. I feel like Googling literally any word Sonic the Hedgehog is just... That's true, but inflation is an extra curse. Inflation is a curse in and of itself. Sharpens... Is it Hones? I think it's Hones. Interstate H1. I have no idea. Zoological Kingdom. Animalia. TWA Rival. Isn't that an airline that doesn't exist anymore? TWA doesn't exist anymore, right? It was an airline in like the 90s? And they shut down, they like went bankrupt, right? I'm pretty sure that's a thing. Sluggers Staff. Right, RBI. Write online. It's gonna be either type or blog. Can we get one of these down? Drink in a mug is ale. Blog. Warm-hearted. I mean... Squeal! Squeal like a piggy. Boxing champions prize. They get a belt. Dried poblano. I don't know. I thought smoked jalapeno is Chipotle. I don't know what a dried poblano is called. It could be just chile. Okay. I'm gonna put chili. Could be, but I'm not gonna put it yet. Part of QED. I don't know what QED is. Blank Parade. Black Parade. No, I don't think that it's Black Parade. Watch, it's gonna be fucking Black Parade. Open some. A jar. They're always thinking of really weird ways to hint at a jar. Like open some, or barely open, or open a smidge. Cowardly Lion Portrayer. I don't know who that actor was. Green Dot. I don't even know what that means. How have you been? How have you been? Heard about that Leonard Cohen song about Coomers? It's in a kid's movie about a green man. Cavalry Inscription. Don't know. Tony Stark's alter ego is Iron Man. I know that. I love my Marvel movies. Holders. Rims? World's largest peninsula. It's not Florida. I didn't think it was Florida, but I had to try. Chat. I don't know what the world's largest peninsula is. But we'll learn something today when we figure out the answer to that clue. That's exciting. This is a funky song. Funky. Whoa. It's food for thought. Long and slippery. Well, that's gonna be Leonard Cohen. Melancholy is sad. Farm area. 3 letters. Not sure. UV blocker rating system. SPF. Like tea leaves. Deluge refuge. It's rhyme, crossword. Not sure though. It could be like dam. Something like that. Failed fudge. What? How do you... Thrilling hair. Some expensive sweaters. Is that Angora? I'm gonna leave it. Blank Fidelis. Don't know. I don't know. Maryland apple. Crab, right? Maryland. They're all crabs in Maryland. Crab people. I know that's not the answer, but it should be. Damn it, it should be. Kick out. Spell. Yeah. Getting the stuff. Dental care suffix. Dental care suffix? What? I have no idea. Tracy takes on... I've heard of that. I don't know Tracy's last name. Oh no, I do. Isn't it Tracy Ullman? I don't know how it's spelled. Ullman? Like that, maybe? Tracy Ullman? You do your thing, Beach. Have a wonderful Saturday, and I will catch you Sunday. Wonderful Sunday. I need more caffeine. Have a wonderful Sunday, and I'll catch you in a little bit. How some musicians play. Is a tale told by an idiot. That's about life. Life is a tale told by an idiot. This is by ear. Some musicians play by ear. Dental care suffix. Not sure. Not sure. Oh boy. Where's my mouse? What am I doing? Blue. Read Coldamante. But so blue could be referring to the color. Could also refer to being sad. Add a little fresh. You've been here before. You know the mate process by now, even though there's no camera. This could be down. If you're blue, you're down, right? Santa portrayer in Elf. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I haven't seen Elf all the way through. I've only ever caught bits and pieces of it on TV. Don't know. Lobster soup is bisque, though. I know that. I've been to Maine. Got near that lobster bisque. I brought a lobster roll. You know, a lobster roll is basically just tuna salad, but made with lobster instead of tuna, and then put on a hot dog roll. That's a lobster roll. That's not fancy food. The whole shebang. Stew. Is it fume? Oh yeah, oaf is Butterfingers. I don't know what the whole shebang is. We'll come back there. Bud is chum. Oi, chum! Oi, chum! You heard about Leonard Cohen's song about combing, and it's in a kids' movie. No. Donut. Sorry, I popped a donut in my mouth. And, I don't know. Maybe my mouth was a little drier or something than the last donut, but it took a bit to eat it. Winter fishing tool. Is it, ice something? Because you gotta get through the ice if you're fishing in the winter, right? But I don't know. It's not ice axe. It's not shed. We'll come back to the second half of that word. Converted in a way. Come back to that too. Prudential is an insurance company. Could it be Geico? Geico is an insurance company and it fits. Could be Geico. Trouble with a movie promo. Zilch is nil. Achievement. Ankle bones. Wait, I want the ankle bones. Come in for your ankle bones. Gonna steal your ankle bones. Add them to my collection of ankle bones. Either not. Not Mary's. Votes no. This says nay. Medals. Something in, so I think Animalia and Kind are both right, because something in makes sense, but not sure what that something's gonna be yet. Things they carried writer O'Brien. I've read that. I don't know that person's name though. I don't know who voiced Dora the Explorer. I just remember yelling at Swiper the Fox. Something Dora does a lot. Yells at Swiper the Fox. Island Feast. Sometimes crossword clues, and I'm just so lost until much later on in the puzzle. Originate from. Sounded like a loose floorboard. Ooh. I was gonna say, oh, squeaked. But that doesn't fit. Oh, creaked does though. Yep. Creaked. Got older and wiser. Perhaps matured? Yep. GarageBand device. iPad? GarageBand is their proprietary ultra super duper stripped down version of Logic that they bundle on stuff. Oberlin's State. I thought Oberlin was in Ohio. Which I guess it could be if Holmes is wrong. But I could also be wrong. Oberlin might not be in Ohio. It could be in it could be in Iowa. I think it's in Ohio though. Put Ohio. We'll come back. I think this is US Air. In any case, yeah. So I think it is Ohio. Mortal Kombat. Sorry. Sorry, chat. Very excited about Mortal Kombat. Beach shelter. Umbrella doesn't fit. Power measure is a watt. I don't know anything about tennis. Rain blank gum. I have no idea. I've never heard of rain anything gum. Freshwater ducks. Ducks. Thrift shop. That's Macklemore. Thrift shop. Game is perhaps a motif. Twofold. Not sure. The Dave Clark 5 as an example. So I'm gonna put quintet. And that can just be quad, I guess. I don't know what QED is, so we're just gonna go with quad. Farm area. Pen. You've got pens on farms, right? Comment. Remark. Friendly. Amicable. No. I would have sworn it was amicable, but it's too long. Consumer reports data. Proof of purchase. You get a receipt. And there's oh, box top. Like the box tops that you collect and you bring into your school and they collect them and then they are like, oh, we'll I guess get money from the cereal company now? I don't really know how that works. I just remember when I was a kid, my mom would clip the box tops, the little things from the box tops, and you'd bring them to school and they'd collect them. I don't know how that program actually works. I guess the cereal companies don't get a portion of what they make if they get the box tops. I don't understand. That seems convoluted. Wouldn't it make more sense for them to just donate some money to education? I don't know. What do I know? I'm just a possum with 2 brain cells. Colorful songbird. Have to have is need. I have to have more caffeine. Hazards are risks. Roughs. Necks. Could also be napes. What's this? Can we get some hint here? World's largest peninsula. Trouble with an alibi. Long and slippery. Like tea leaves. I think this is probably story, perhaps problem. And then this would be napes. Right? Oof. 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 Oof's in the chat. Oof. Guff. Oh, Guff is lit. Give me Guff, mister. Club. Is it Club Med? I feel like I don't know what Club Med is. I've just heard of it. And it seems like a boomer thing. And crossword puzzles are full of boomer shit, so I'm just gonna assume it's Club Med. Does anybody know what Club Med is? Because I have no idea. I've definitely heard the phrase Club Med a lot of times in my life. But I have no idea what it is or what it means. Do you know what Club Med is? please write. 1-8... that's a phone number. I was gonna say 1-800-CLUB-MED, but that's a phone number. Not an address. If you know what Club Med is, please call 1-800-CLUB-MED. $99 a minute for the first 3 minutes, and then $39.99 for each additional minute. 1-800-CLUB-MED. Call today. Guessing it's Deb. I don't know what else it could be. Quaint desktop item ending in X. Might have some stuff wrong. Oh, this is main squeeze, isn't it? I hate it. I hate it. That's... Is there really gonna be main squeeze? Trouble with the sewer line, main squeeze. Puns, and that's a bad pun because, like, sewer lines don't get squeezed. The sewer main is a pipe. The main is gonna the sewer main is gonna be like a big ass metal pipe, or even if it's a very old school open sewer, it's gonna be a brick corridor with water flowing through it. If it's an open sewer, that doesn't get squeezed, it gets obstructed or plugged. My beef is that it's an attempt at a pun, and it just fails on its face because there's actually not. It doesn't make any sense, right? Like, if it's gonna be a good pun, it needs to. The double entendre needs to make sense, and in that case, it does not make sense. Like, there is a sewer main. Sewer main can't get squeezed. It's a bad pun. If this is gonna be brow, I was right. I was right when I guessed. Ice saw is a winter fishing tool because you gotta cut the ice. Public relations effort is spin. Pixar's Pearl and Hank as an example. Don't know, I've never heard of Pearl and Hank. Unless their characters are in something that I've maybe seen and I don't remember. World... No, it's not World's Best. That's way too long. The only person named Blake that I can think of is, I think of... What's his name? Blake, that guy from that band, Blake. I'm blanking on his last name. He's in that band, you know, that one band. He's in a bunch of bands. Blake. He's in, like, Jawbreaker and all those bands, Blake something. He is not a ragtime legend. Hey, a Brooklyn, New York legend. Sweet Trouble in a Candy Store. Is it Sweet Spot? That is also a bad pun. Trouble is not a sweet spot. That's probably a T. It's probably because it's tied a knot. It's probably something too, right? Like. Gathering Clouds. Say that's probably an S there. Wig Out? No. Gathering Clouds would probably be Omen. Gathering Clouds is an omen. The only kind of duck that I know is a mallard. This freshwater duck. The only kind of duck I know is a mallard, and that doesn't fit. I feel like this is probably an E. It's probably like retook. I'm not gonna put it. Wheel is tattle. Fried poblano. Yeah, I was right to not put chili. It's not chili. Cavalry inscription. Oh, a green shot is a putt. I understand it now. I said I didn't understand it. Now I understand it. If you're golfing and you're on the green, you're putting. And it's a shot on the green. It's a green shot at the hole. Amazing what a little bit of caffeine will do to your brain, isn't it? Yeah. Trouble for a barista. Caffeine. Caffeine fix. That's almost a good pun, but why is that trouble? You see what I'm saying? Like, that's not trouble. You could have rephrased that clue in a number of ways to make it actually work, but trouble? Caffeine fix is... why is that trouble? It's not trouble. Souffle recipe word. Solo often sung in Italian is an aria. IRS form experts. Keep safe is protects. This is CPAs, certified public accountants. Yes. Afflict is ale, I think. And fold, yeah, you fold stuff into the souffle. You make the souffle batter, and you fold things in. You can't mix it too much because it'll cause the air bubbles to leak out if you mix it too much, and it won't be as fluffy. Consumer reports, they include prices and their reviews and their whatevers, right? Farm area, again, we got a sty, pig sty, pig pen, pig sty, we got both. Glimpse. SB? What? What is the... caffeine fix. Glimpse it. SB? A spy? I don't know, maybe it's a word I don't know. Deep. I feel like everything else there seems correct, so it's gotta be correct, right? I mean, maybe it's wrong. We'll find out when we get to checking the grid. If we ever have to check the grid, maybe we'll finish the puzzle without doing that. That would be cool. Long and slippery. Like I said, it's Leonard Cohen. I keep coming back to Leonard Cohen. If you weren't here, Leonard was the answer to a clue. It was who wrote the song Hallelujah, which you probably know because of the Rufus Wainwright cover of Hallelujah that appeared in the film Shrek. But, as I was saying earlier, Leonard Cohen wrote Hallelujah, and he wrote it about fucking and cooming, and so we all are familiar with the tender Rufus Wainwright version of the track in the children's film Shrek, meant to be about love and whatever, and it is definitely a song about fucking and cooming. Definitely. And so, long and slippery, I see it in this puzzle, and all I can think now is Leonard Cohen. Leonard Cohen is long and slippery, and writing about cooming. Let's see. Like tea leaves, steep. Make out, eke. You eke out something, right? Can barely eke it out. Cy Young winner Saberhagen. Is Cy Young, is that like an award? I don't know what that is. This is something like. Eel-like. Long and slippery. Eel-like. Like Leonard Cohen. You'll like. Oh, it's so inappropriate. Oh no. This is amiable instead of amicable. I should have known. Colorful songbird is an oriole. Oriole. This is the Arabian Peninsula. If you didn't already know the answer, the Arabian Peninsula is the world's largest peninsula. I didn't know that. And now I do. Thanks, Crossword. See, it's good for your brain. Good for your brain to hang out here with me. Pride Parade and Binary. Trouble with a Bronx cheer. That's gonna be another one of these really bad double entendres that don't make sense, I think. So we'll get there. Freshwater duck, stress of draped silk. Djibouti language. Don't know. Word of support. There. I feel like that's gotta be an S. Because it's plural, right? Comebacks. And then this could be sorry. Dress of draped silk. I like this song. Sorry, VOD watchers. Sharpens. That was a nice change. Very slick. What is this song? Pergamon by Gabor on drums. I'm gonna give it a thumbs up. I like it. This tad? Just a tad. Just a tad. This tinsel? Sparkly threads is tinsel. And I guess this is probably Tim or Jim, right? Converted, reborn. Reborn as a warrior. Right? That's the thing. Brushes the final. Oh, like a final exam. I feel like maybe this is not CPI. Tinsel is spelled with an E, and this is Ace's It. And then that could be Tracy. There's a lot of different figures around inflation. It's not just the CPI. But I don't know what one it would be with it ending in SI. Sharpens, is it bits? Wets? Not sure. Not sure. We've been focusing on this half of the puzzle. Let's go over here. Look at some of these clues. Reset my brain. I'm guessing this is Ohio. Interstate H1 locale. Because it fits, and I don't know what else it would be. Maybe not. Another one of these long bad puns. Let's see. Black-footed cat. I feel like this is one that I should be able to figure out. Black-footed cat. Huh. Nah, I got nothing. Absolutely nothing. You know, maybe Geico is wrong. That might be throwing us off. Rideshare predictions, it could be ETAs, right? Your ETA is something that you predict when you use a rideshare app. I feel like that's probably it, actually. Prudential alternative. Alternative to Prudential, not Geico. The T there. For more mate. Get this going. And we'll do the pour. Hopefully you can hear the pour. I don't like it when it filters it out, so I'm going to talk while I pour. Hopefully you could hear that. Mate making ASMR. Maybe you like that. Yeah. Potential alternative. Potential alternative. Not sure. I'm not sure. Is this like tarsa? Because I know you've got tarsals. Or you've got a tarsal. Is it your tarsa? This is literally a wild guess. Probably not, huh? I thought of it and I had to share. You know how it goes. Pixar's Pearl and Hank. Not to be. That could be Wiley. Pearl and Hank. Pearl and Hank. Oh, if this isn't Wiley, this could be Pickle? Dental care suffix. Oh, like water pick, right? They spell it that way. Oh, and to go with the pun, pickle, like kosher dill pickle. Ha 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 ha, it's a rabbi. Puns. Not to be trusted. Not Wiley. Oily? Could it be oily? Is that a thing? Is that like a boomer thing? Like, oh, he's oily, don't trust him. Like in Trailer Park Boys, everybody's greasy. Oh yeah, and then this could be octopi, which would make sense, right? Octopi. That I do believe that the plural of octopuses is not octopi, Crossword. It is octopuses. Octopi is not correct. In crossword makers. It's something to do with the root. Like the root of octopus is because of the language it comes from. I don't remember exactly. The language it comes from, it make it into us's instead of I. Failed fudge. Maybe. I have no idea what failed fudge would be. Quaint desktop item. Box, right? Something box. Could be something in box. Angoras could be wrong. It could be mailbox. Let's get rid of that. Because Angora is just a type of wool. Oh, it's mailbox. Maybe that gets us anywhere. No. It didn't help me at all. Maryland. What about this middle bit that we're missing? Port of Spain's island. I didn't know the Port of Spain was on an island. Lasting impression. Originate from. Stems from. Yeah. Okay. Whew. Finally, got something else. Lasting impression. It's scar. I'm guessing this is Caitlin. Could be spelled with a K as well. Guessing this is. I don't know why I have a T here. Should I put it in somewhere? I'm guessing Trinidad is where Port of Spain is. I'm guessing that Port of Spain is no longer associated with Spain. It's not the Port of Spain. It's probably a place called Port of Spain in Trinidad. That's my guess. Metals. Something in. Is I see. Tie the knot is say I do. Maybe this isn't Deb. Maybe this isn't down. This has to be a name. Santa Portrayer in Elf. Frosty Coat. Frosty Coat. Frosty Coat. Medals. Squeaky chair. All I can think here is turns in. But then Frosty Coat wouldn't make sense. And turns in doesn't really fit with medals. Frosty Coat. That's throwing me through a loop. So is this. Santa Portrayer in Elf. I don't know who played Santa in Elf. And it's bothering me. Lyrical. This could be epic. Playwright prize. Is it Opie? Win an Opie. I don't think so. Opie. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, Chad. I don't know what it is. Can we please just go back to Leonard Cohen's Cooming? Sharpens. What? I feel like this is either wits or wets. Right? Like a wet stone. I think it's wets. Three. Maybe that's Selene, right? That would work. And then this could be jam. Word of support. Word of support. I mean, is it retooks? It doesn't make sense, right? Retooks? That's why I'm hesitant, but it's like the only thing I can think could go there. Playwrights Prize. Where's Sheila when you need Sheila to? Sheila works in the in theater. Sheila would know. Is this whore? Like hoarfrost? Horns in? Is that a thing? Gonna horn in? Is to metal? I'm just gonna run with that because it seems to fit. And then Asner, Ed Asner, Deb. And I guess Odick. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it. But that suddenly, kabalimo! Maryland athlete. The only sports team that I know in Maryland is the Baltimore Orioles. I know there's probably a lot of other sports teams in Maryland, but I don't really follow team sports. I don't know what athletes in Maryland are called. Ooh, nice flute. Sorry, VOD watchers, you don't get the chance. Alright, we're gonna check the grid and see if I have anything wrong that is throwing me off. Oh! Mailbox is wrong. Oh. I don't know why that was a D. Because I had told by an idiot. I said it several times when I filled that out, so that's fine. Yeah, retooks is wrong. Belen was not the answer. And mailbox, that's wrong. I want to revisit the Angoras. Let's just Angoras. No. Okay, so both things that I had there, mailbox and Angoras, were wrong. Quaint desktop item ending in an X. I have no idea. And it's not box. It's not some kind of box. On Earth? Contemporary. Zipping through these. I don't know. This duo? Is it that simple? Thrilling pair duo? No, I didn't think so. Failed fudge. What does that mean? How do you fail fudge? Fudge is so easy to make. Butter, chocolate, sugar. A little bit of flour. Got fudge. Done. Deluge refuge. I thought that this was dam. Right near the start of the puzzle, I was like, maybe that's dam. Before I focus on this, no, it's not dam. Damn. But all this is right. Come a long way, baby. Just me and the eel-like Leonard Cohen. Guinness superlative. Excuse me, I need more caffeine. The Guinness is they do the Book of World Records, right? But that doesn't fit. Could it be stout? Like the beer? Something stout? No, there's nothing superlative about that, right? Is this Tarsa? Like I guessed. Oh! 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 Is Tarso? Tarsi! Tarsi! Because it's plural and it's probably not actually tarsi. Yeah. It's tarsals. It's improper plurals. Again, like octopi. Octopi is not right. The plural of octopus is octopuses. Tarsi is not right. The plural of tarsal is tarsals. This fucking puzzle. Making up words to suit its very needs. Making it very difficult for this little possum's brain to figure it out. Rainbow gum instead of rainbow, perhaps. It's a guess. It's a guess, but I feel like it's a solid guess. Oh, is it dried poblano? Is that an ancho? I don't know. Another guess. I know ancho is a type of dried pepper. Is it a poblano? I suppose we will find out. Beach shelter. Something on something. I feel like this is probably Ohio. But I can't reconcile the two I's in a row. That would mean this is I. Can't be Ohio. That's gotta be an E. This is something est. Because it's a superlative. Tony winner, Neuwirth. Is it Beth? I don't know anybody named Neuwirth. I don't know if Beth Neuwirth is a person. But the name Beth would fit. And that's what crosswords are about, right? Sometimes you gotta logic stuff you don't know. That's the whole thing with crosswords. Jazz singer Carmen. Oh. Is this cabana? A beach shelter is a cabana. Carmen. And then it's mix something, right? Interstate H1 locale. Let's check the grid and see if some of this stuff that we've guessed is correct. Oh, it's all correct except Beth. Nice. This McCann, perhaps? And this could be Ben, with 2 N's. Nope, it's not. This is what I like about the online crosswords, is you can kind of guess and squiggle a little bit, right? It's nice, nice. Comebacks. Is it retools? That doesn't make sense, though. Comeback isn't a retool. Ooh, it could be. If you're not talking sports, right? If you're talking like a, I don't know, like a singer or an actor has a comeback, they retool their vibe. That could be. Is it Odie? I tried Opie. Maybe it's Odie? Are there Odie awards? For playwriters? I feel like this stuff is wrong. Yeah, it's all wrong. It's all wrong! Is that an N? It could be an N. That would make sense. It's not an N. Not an N! A last name. Oh! I think this is Somali. Freshwater ducks. Something alls. Like I said, the only kind of ducks that I know about are mallards. I don't know any other kinds of ducks. I also didn't know there was a specific thing that was freshwater versus saltwater ducks. They were all just ducks. Playwrights Pride. Inflation figure. Something ending in SI. Oh. I feel like this should be an easy one. Why am I having so much trouble with this? Trouble with a Bronx cheer. Is this raspberry jam? What does... Oh my god. Inflation figure is PSI. Fuck me. Because it's inflation like a tire. Not inflation like the economy. There were a bunch of other questions that were about like economy stuff. And it just, my brain got stuck there. That's what happened. That's what happened, chat. I don't know what raspberry jam has to do with the Bronx. Does anybody know what raspberry jam has to do with the Bronx? Is the Bronx called raspberry? I'm so confused. Comebacks are retorts. I see. Freshwater ducks. I I guess word of support is yay, so I guess teals? Alright. Getting there. We just got one corner left. One corner left. Interstate H1 locale. Interstate H1. So, H1, that's not a U.S. interstate designation. I think that's what's throwing me off. Right. But I can't think of a country that starts with OA. Ragtime legend lake. Not sure, not sure. Guinness superlative. This could be something best, but it also could be something est. Island feast. Is it luau? Are they really going there? Just a little casual racism in your crossword puzzle. Let's see. Let's see. Yep, they are. Okay. You know, that's fine. That's fine. A little casual racism. You know. Oahu! It's... I needed the U. H1, Hawaii. Hawaii interstates. Oahu. I see. Tony winner, newer. Bert. That could be Blake Lurie. That could be a name. I'm just making up names here. Let's check this. I don't like relying on the check too much. I didn't think that was him. Guinness superlative. So, what are some common world records? Here we go. Fastest, smallest. Nope, smallest won't fit. Tallest would fit. Tallest. I think it might be tallest. Achievement, yeah, because then achievement can be feet. Flat-footed ferret? Are those a species of ferret, perhaps? Trouble with a movie promo. Trailer. No. Oh yeah, trailer hitch. It is trailer. Trailer hitch. And I guess that's Cowardly Lion portrayal was Lar. Carmen McCraw, perhaps? Nah, I don't think that's McCraw. Aetna? Aetna is an insurance company, right? Let's check our grid. Hey, nice. Okay, getting somewhere. This is gonna be trouble, though. Tony winner, New Earth. Ragtime legend, Blake. Because these are all names. And jazz singer, Carmen. Carmen McRae, Benny, and Uni? No. It's not. That's gonna be trouble. Because this is all three of these things are names of people I don't know. And there's not really a way to logic that out. Or crossword design. You should always be able to logic it out. Putting three names like this, that's kind of shitty. Shitty. Carmen McRae like that? New Earth. It's not Benny. Is it BB? It is. Alright. So I kind of logicked it out, but like Blake Uby, a total guess. McRae, just literally shots in the dark, and I got lucky. It's poor puzzle design because you know you can't puzzle it out. There's no. Yeah. Okay. Because names are weird, and those are weird names. Fighting. Some expensive sweaters. Ends in RS. Not sure. Fighting. At something. But it's only 2 letters. Is this kosher pickle? Is it really kosher pickle? Is that the answer? That is a bad enough pun that it would make sense. And that one actually, oh, it's an okay pun. That one works. Kosher pickle and trailer hitch of these 2 clues are the ones that work. I don't know what the Bronx has to do with raspberry. I don't know why, like trouble, why that could be a fix. But kosher pickle, that works. Some expensive sweaters. Yeah, we're getting there. Welcome back, Beach. Deluge Refuge. Not sure. This one is quaint desktop item ending in an X. It is not mailbox. I tried that and the puzzle said it was wrong. Ohio! Welcome in, Giselle. Hello. Hope you're doing well. Hanging out, caffeinating. I have no coffee cam because my camera is messed up. I explained that earlier. So I'm actually not even drinking coffee. I'm drinking mate. But normally I have that camera. The camera thing broke and I can't aim it down right now. Just woke up from what you can only describe as an aggressive digestion-driven fever dream. Well, that's, no pressure at all, but if you care to share the details of what an aggressive digestion-driven fever dream means, by all means, we can chat about that. I am fine with this. But again, no pressure. You don't need to share your dreams on my streams. Deluge Refuge. So I put dam here. I thought it might be a dam because like a river is a deluge and a dam blocks it, and it was not. And obviously now we've got a K, so it can't be. Tell me about it later, shaking it off. Well, I'm sorry if it was bad and you've got to shake it off. I'm so sorry. But I hope that we can maybe have a comfy time and help with that shaking it off. You missed some great conversation because the thing I keep coming back to this stream is Leonard Cohen, because we had this clue. This one. The answer is Leonard. The clue is that Hallelujah songwriter Cohen. And everybody knows the Rufus Wainwright version of the song Hallelujah, right? But it was written by Leonard Cohen. And the song Hallelujah, the Rufus Wainwright cover of which is featured in the hit children's movie Shrek, is all about fucking and cooming. So think about that. We got a song all about fucking and cooming in a hit children's film, popular with the kids. Popular all over this earth, and people think it's just this beautiful lyrical song about love, but it's about cooming. It's about coomers. They're cooming. And you might think I'm lying or joking, but it really is. It really is. And yes, that song, I heard there was a secret chord that David played and it pleased the Lord. That song, that Hallelujah, is all about cooming. Not to make light of a very intense dream, but your description of it sounds like a gritty reboot of Pac-Man. Yeah, did you ever play Pac-Man 2? There's a Super Nintendo game called Pac-Man 2, and I played the shit out of that game when I was a kid. So Pac-Man 2, it's like Pac-Man has arms and legs and he's out in the world on an adventure. Yeah. And Pac-Man, he just like walks around, right? It's a very interesting game mechanic. So Pac-Man, he'll just walk, right? He walks like through the world, and you have a slingshot. Your character, you don't have a character. Your perspective is like you have like a UI with a little slingshot, and Pac-Man walks through this world, and you shoot pebbles with your slingshot at things to like cause chain reactions that can get Pac-Man through obstacles. It is I might need to play this game on stream. I'm gonna make a note. Because it's a weird fucking game, but it's kind of a blast. Pac-Man 2. Play on stream. Alright. I made a note. We're gonna do a Pac-Man 2 stream at some point soon. I still have a lot of adver games. I know we took a break from the adver games for Pizza Tower. I still have a lot that I would like to play, but perhaps I will, we'll do some more weird, interesting stuff and then get back to the Adver games. I'm a little bit tired of playing commercials anyway. Alright, back to this puzzle. We've recapped Leonard Cohen's Kumi song. Pac-Man 2. Hell yup. Maryland athlete for short, and is not crab. That was the only thing I could think was crab. Appearance. Failed fudge, perhaps. Ends in an O and is 3 letters long. Is it goo? If your fudge fails, is it goo? Is it that simple? I like the saxophone. I kinda like this song. It's called Burgos by Pierre Cocaman. I really like the sax line. Thumbs it up. Thumbs it up, chat. Maybe we'll hear it again in the future. Thrilling hair. Contemporary. I'm gonna check goo. Let's see if goo is right. Did it? Okay, so goo is right. So then, contemporary. Second letter's a G. Or quaint desktop item. The ending in an X is really getting me, because I know it's not box, because I had guessed mailbox. Because like your email box is kind of quaint. But it's not. Box is not the end of the word. All of mailbox was wrong except for the X. Which we already knew the X because I had expelled. That's why I guessed mailbox. Some expensive sweater. Appearance. Fighting. Fighting. Oh, I will hydrate, thank you. Good idea. I've been drinking a lot of mate. I haven't really had water. Thank you. If you're interested in a totally accurate crab simulator, Crab Champions is on an early access sale on stream. Crab Champions. Oh. Another sip for the hydrate redeem. Crab Champions. Is that anything like, go, my son, go and be a crab. Ba, 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 ba. Any Spanish speakers in the chat know what Fidelis, something Fidelis? Fudge. Roguelike arena shooter where you play a crab with a gun. That sounds up my alley. I'm gonna add that to my little sticky note that I've got here. We've got that. And then what's it called? Crab Champions. Crab Champions on Steam. I made a note. Yeah, sounds exactly like real. Like, yeah, crabs with guns. That happens, right? Lots of pictures on the internet of crabs with knives and stuff. Why wouldn't a crab have a gun? Oh, I've seen Fight Crab. Yeah. It's yes. That's a fantastic game. Fight the crab. I might need help with this last little bit, chat. Might need help. Thrilling pear. I mean, is it dose? I can't imagine it's dose. No, it's not. Okay, good. I would have been mad. I would have been mad if it was dose. I agree, Giselle. Being a spider crab with a pair of nunchaku in each claw is living the dream. Oh man, this last corner, which I guess is the first corner, top left of this puzzle is just, it's fucking killing me. Absolutely fucking killing me. Appearance. Yes, reject modernity, become crab. Fighting. That's an O maybe? At something? At... Man, I'm really stumped. Is this something to do with age? Contemporary is age something? Maybe? Yes! Yes, it is! Deluge Refuge then becomes Ark as a biblical reference? Are you fucking kidding me? Fucking Bible. But then this contemporary is the age mate. It is age mate. That's a made-up word. There's a lot of stupid made-up boomer words in this puzzle. I'm just I'm displeased. I'm displeased that they used octopi here instead of octopuses, because octopi is not correct. They used tarsi instead of tarsals, which is also not correct. It's not correct. It's not a word. It's tarsals, and it's octopuses. And then age mate. Your contemporary is your age mate. That's Fucking terrible. Who would ever use that? Nobody. Fucking terrible. Another one has been carcinized. Maybe we'll do a crab stream. Oh, and then this is gonna be with that M there. Mohairs. Oh, quaint desktop item is gonna be a Rolodex, and it's quaint because nobody uses them anymore. Appearance is affect. Are Maryland athletes called TERFs, really? You all know what a TERF is, right? The TERF is like a anti-trans person thing, right? Are Maryland athletes really called that? Yikes. I mean, it could be wrong. Appearance isn't necessarily affect, but I think it's probably affect, right? Let's see. Check grid. It's not. Okay. So I was wrong. This is not affect, so it's not TERF. Whew! I was like, when I saw that. Yeah, Giselle. You and me both. I was like, what? What? Oh, okay. Yeah, that would have been very... I would have questioned Maryland pretty heavily if that were the case. Yeah, same, Giselle. Oh wait, so appearance is not affect. This song is fucking great. Sorry, VOD watchers, you don't get this music. You gotta deal with my regular BGM aspect. Maybe? I don't think so. Let's try this. This is fighting. At tip, a tit, a tur. Don't know. Is it at it? They're fighting. They're at it. And then that could be Audente Fideles. And maybe it is aspect. It is aspect! Just now you were right! You were right! It was aspect! And it was Adeste Fidelis. You got it. We're done. We finished the puzzle. We made it. We made it! Woo! We made it! It only took 2 hours, 6 minutes, and 43 seconds! That's not bad. So one thing I want to do. Okay! Because I've like harped on it this whole stream. Oh, Chrome is lagging out my tracking. The one thing I want to do, because I've been harping on it, We're gonna look up Leonard Cohen Hallelujah lyrics. Okay, because this song is all about cooming. It's all about cooming. So the first verse, the one everybody knows, is, I've heard there was a secret chord that David played and it pleased the Lord, but you don't really care for music, do you? Blah, 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 blah. It goes like this: the fourth, the fifth, the minor fall. It's just literally describing what's happening in the music. The baffled king composing hallelujah. And then it's all that erotically said hallelujahs, right? And then we get to the cooming. Faith was strong, but you needed proof. You saw her bathing on the roof. Her beauty and the moonlight overthrew you. She tied you to a kitchen chair. She broke your throne, she cut your hair, and from your lips she drew the hallelujah. That's about a woman tying you to a chair and fucking you. And then the next verse, right? Maybe there's a God above. As for me, all I've ever learned for love is how to shoot at somebody who outdrew you. That's about cooming on someone who pulled out your wiener. Yep. And then, yeah, right. Yeah, hallelujah. The song that's in fucking Shrek is all about fucking and cooming. I told you. And then this verse here, right? Yes, it is. Thank you for the bits, Giselle. Thank you. Yeah. So then the next verse is people, I've been here before. I know this room. I've walked this floor. You see, I used to live alone before I knew you. I used to live alone before we started fucking, right? Because knowing someone is old-timey poetry speak for fucking. I've seen your flag on the marble arch, which I've heard this interpreted various ways, but like when someone is cooming, they often arch their back, and a flag could be pews, perhaps, on the marble arch. That's one theory I have read. And then it says, but listen, love is not some kind of victory march. No, it's a cold and it's a broken hallelujah. Kind of like how you might utter a cold and broken hallelujah when you are having an orgasm. Amused that we're discussing the song Hallelujah on Easter. You know, I bet you there's people listening to this song for Easter thinking it's like some kind of a beautiful romantic or like something thing. Yeah, he is risen! He is risen! Hallelujah! I've learned to shoot at someone who outdrew ya. Yeah, it is Easter. Today is Easter. Happy Easter to anybody who celebrates. We're having a good Christian stream. Let's see, more verses. Okay, now here's where it gets extremely obvious. Like, Cohen has taken a turn, and now he's getting extremely obvious, right? There was a time when you let me know what's really going on below, but now you never show it to me, do you? And I remember when I moved in you, and the holy dove she was moving to, and every single breath we drew was hallelujah. Now, if that is not about lamenting that you're not fucking someone as much anymore and reminiscing on how good the sex was, I do not know what you could possibly interpret that verse as being about. That is like we are getting extremely blatant, right? Like, so the first verses, he kind of like eases us in with this poetic language, and then he's like, yo, fucking, remember when we used to be fucking? Opossum fun fact, you didn't give us a number. I will pick you a number. Let's see. Oh, here's a good one. Oh, 44, okay. 44. Opossum fact 44. The word opossum is derived from a Powhatan Algonquin word meaning white dog, white animal, or white beast. Because possums are kind of gray, kind of white. And look at this weird dog. That's a weird fucking dog. But yeah, so they're like white beast, right? Because yeah, the people like the colonizers who came to the Americas had never seen an opossum before because they don't exist in Europe, so they adopted the indigenous Algonquin word. They made a derivative word of it. Ma, get over here! Look at this weird fucking dog! It's carrying a bunch of sticks with its tail! Ma, it looks like Grandma! It's got a mouthful of needle teeth like Grandma! Ma, this weird fucking dog is hanging from a tree, Ma! Ma, I don't know what to do! Anyway, Beach said earlier, I was thinking in D&D terms, would all the turn undead abilities work on Jesus? You know, they might. They very well might. Rock Vault magically opens and the Easter Bunny sees his shadow, and it tells you how long spring will be. Yeah, that's Easter, right? So now we're on the last verse of Hallelujah, our Coomer analysis of Leonard Cohen's Hallelujah, featured in the hit children's film Shrek. Last verse is, now I've done my best, I know it wasn't much, I couldn't feel, so I tried to touch. I've told the truth, I didn't come here to London just to fool you, and even though it all went wrong, I'll stand right here before the Lord of Song with nothing on my tongue but hallelujah. And so, I believe that is about how he tried to hook up with somebody and he couldn't, and so he is just fapping it away. Right? Because Leonard Cohen composed this song in a fury in a hotel room while traveling. Presumably in London, I think. I don't know for sure, but I'm assuming it was London because he says, I didn't come here to London just to fool ya. And so I think, ultimately, this song is about how Leonard Cohen was in London and he met up with somebody who he had previously been fucking with all the time, and they had a great time, and he's thinking about it, and he's reminiscing about it, and then she didn't hook up with him again, and then he was like, I'm just gonna think about it and masturbate. Hallelujah, the hit song covered by Rufus Wainwright and featured in the children's film Shrek. That's what it's about. Fucking and coming. Yeah. So that's, yep. Music lessons with Skylarka. Anyway, I will look into the potential for streaming Pac-Man 2 because I feel like that would be fun, but I think we're gonna wrap up because we finished up the puzzle and we've gone over this song, right? We've extensively covered all of the info about Hallelujah. We should try out Criterion Dungeon. Oh, perhaps. I need to relearn how to play Final Fantasy, and I do need to log in today because I really got to do the event. So I will be on. So maybe I will mess around with some Criterion Dungeons. Maybe I'll see you two online. That would be cool. Right. But at the very least, I need at least a quick break after stream because I'm gonna have to stretch my legs and blah blah blah. And yeah, if I'm online, I'll hit you up this evening, Beach. Thank you. That could be fun. Maybe we'll play a game together. But I think we're gonna call it a day. And we're gonna raid Maru, because Maru is back to doing Suletta Sunday. So let's raid Maru DeCinco. Because we all love Maru DeCinco here. And thank y'all for coming and hanging out. Look, I did the puzzle with absolute minimum help from chat. We never even turned off the don't backseat the puzzle thing. Giselle, you made that suggestion that was ultimately right, but I put it in and then I took it out, and then I put it in again after I solved some other stuff. So I did a words. Yeah, did a words. Words did. Alrighty. I'm gonna cancel the raid and I'm gonna redo the raid because it only caught one person. Cancel. Twitch raids, they broken. You gonna catch everybody this time? Oh, there we go, 2 viewers. Okay, good. Good. That's a bit better. Yeah, so Twitch raids, they're funky. Sometimes you enter the raid command and it doesn't grab everybody who's, like, in the stream. It's very strange. So we're gonna raid Maru, and I will see you on Wednesday. I don't know what game we're playing. Maybe it'll be more Pizza Tower, maybe it'll be Pac-Man 2, maybe it'll be something else very strange, or very fun, or very silly. I don't know. But I will see you then. Have a wonderful time, Beach, and thank you, chat, for hanging out. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye!